Good morning, guys. It is 6:15. As you can tell, I'm not that bad actually, but as you can tell, maybe I just finished my morning run, or actually my morning workout routine. So I did yoga, as you saw earlier in the clip, and then I ran for like 20 minutes. So yeah, the first choice, or actually the first quarantine activity, this or that, my choice would definitely be workout at home. I think just because we're at home all day doesn't mean that we have to sit on our butts all day, or should not take care of ourselves anymore. So at the beginning of quarantine, I ran a lot. I was running so much, and I think I kind of overdid it. And then I got my hip injured, and I couldn't really walk. I couldn't properly walk for probably almost 2 months, I think. But since last week, I'm finally back in the workout game. Yoga, hikes, running, and it just feels so good to be active. And now I'm gonna grab some coffee at Metropolitan Market, coffee, groceries, and then I'll see you back for breakfast. Definitely 3 meals a day. I keep it pretty simple. 3 meals a day. It's just a personal preference of mine, because I have to admit that I still do a little bit of calorie counting, and I think it's just way easier for my brain to keep track of everything that I put into my body throughout the day. And obviously, everybody is different, and what works for me doesn't have to work for you. But I think overall the healthiest choice in general is intuitive eating. So that means you only eat when you're hungry, and you stop eating when you're full, and that's it. Like, there's no calorie counting, no time restrictions, just listening to your body, basically. And the key here to intuitive eating is actually to learn the difference between being hungry and bored. And if you think you know the difference, then try intermittent fasting for a couple days, because for me it was a great way to like reconnect with my body, and actually experience the feeling of being hungry. So I think that's a good way to test if you can tell the difference between actually being hungry or just snacking because you're bored. I think it's very important to keep some sort of routine, even if I'm staying at home all day, and especially on days where I actually plan to get some work done. I think getting ready for the day and having a proper morning routine sets the tone for the entire day and helps me to switch into work mode. Everything in moderation. I don't watch too much TV, or basically never, since I don't even own one. But I do enjoy a good TV series or a movie in the evening once in a while, or like for a lazy day in bed. And since I don't have a Hulu account, the answer would be Netflix. Work from home, as I'm doing right now. Luckily, on most days, I'm doing quite alright with planning my days and actually sticking to the schedule. But of course, there's days where I'm having a hard time to keep up the workflow and not look at my phone every 2 minutes. Sometimes something that has helped me a lot was to not actually schedule every single hour of my day, but simply write a to-do list and then let go of how and when I should do the different tasks. It just doesn't matter, like as long as I have the list to go back to, I just won't end up sitting there wasting my time wondering what to do next. And at the end of the day, I'll still get everything done. I wished I could say that I learned a new skill, but I haven't. I think just doing my best to stick with my daily routine and habits has kept me quite busy every day, and I didn't end up like doing things that I would usually never do, like a 4,000 piece puzzle. But one of my friends recently told me about a website. It's called Skillshare, and they have like online classes, and right now you get a 2-month free trial. And I looked up a couple of classes, and so that's what I'm gonna do. So that probably would be not learn a new language, but just like learn something new. So that would be my choice here. I do dance, but not on TikTok. I don't have the app, and I plan to keep it that way. Instagram. Usually I check in the morning and then only like a couple times per day. But I noticed that I spend way more time on the app when I actually posted something. Then I basically check the app like every 2 minutes, which is way too often. I have been craving a hot bath for a while, and then last week it finally happened, because our hotel room had a really nice bathtub, but also on the same day I bought my very first book in like a month, so the answer would be both. Again, everything in moderation. I'm not saying that you should not watch the news at all, but please watch them with enough awareness that not everything they tell you on TV is true. Look at the bigger picture, question things, and do your research to build your own opinion on things. And for the online shopping, go for it. Support the economy during the pandemic. Washing hands. Even before the pandemic, I have been washing my hands a lot. Like, I'm not OCD about it, but I like to keep my hands clean. And probably because I have the habit to like touch my face a lot, very often, which is not a good thing right now. So washing hands a lot. 9 a.m. guys. I just took a quick break from editing and answering emails to wrap up the little video that I did for you this morning. So today was an early start. I was laying in bed awake since 2:30 a.m. and then 2 hours later at 4:30 I just decided to get up and start my day. Obviously I don't get up this early every day, but today I did. It was good. I'm probably gonna take a nap later, but the routine that I showed you obviously is always the same. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you found some inspiration for your own morning routine or your choices of quarantine activities. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.